Death Star moves silently through space. I said, the Death Star moves silently through space. Although the situation on board is not nearly as quiet. Grand Moff Tarkin has been hastily directing his men to apprehend the vigilante wreaking havoc upon the brand new battle station. We must capture this renegade, he barks, before he causes any more trouble. Earth will be in range in 24 hours. He must be stopped by then. If we fail, the Emperor will come here and punish us, personally. Behind them, they hear a set of blast doors open. Tarkin and his legion of stormtroopers turn and see a horrifying sight. There sits Darth Vader, slumped over in a chair, dead. He's wearing a Santa hat. And something is written in blood on his black cape. Tarkin reads the message. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a lightsaber. It's John McClane versus the Death Star.
This is essentially a chemistry problem. Death Star tends to explode. John McClane tends to cause things to explode. When you think about it, this is really no different than Drew Barrymore versus the Hindenburg. Yet another factor here is home field advantage. You might think the Death Star would have it, but you'd be wrong. As we know from his movies, John McClane is most effective in air ducts and elevator shafts. The Death Star is nothing but air ducts. The way I see it, McClane will mow through countless stormtroopers on his way to the reactor room, while sustaining blast-related injuries that for most people would require 6 hours of surgery, but he can patch himself up in the bathroom. He figures out the same chain reaction Achilles heel that the rebels did, and sets off a time-delayed explosive device composed of freeze-dried ice cream and tang. And just as the flames race him towards him, he jumps off the edge of the Death Star using a 2 billion-foot rope made up entirely of fire hose, and lands safely in Times Square.
I'm afraid McClane isn't the only one that has gone off the edge. McClane is just stupid enough to try the trench run all by himself while surfing on a garbage truck and holding his breath. Really, the only thing McClane has going for him is that he's experienced being dead. Actually coming in real handy here. And while I'm ruling the movies for you, Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Charlton Heston was on the Earth the whole time. And Carrot Top is not funny.
McClane also has the force at his disposal, in the form of his colleague from Die Hard 3, Mace Windu. Do not mess with the brother with the extra long lightsaber.
Another supposed ally for McClane is this Mace Windu. But let me remind you that, despite the hype, in Episode 2, he was essentially defeated by battle droids. For goodness sake, Jar Jar Binks can defeat battle droids. That really makes Windu one of the most pathetic beings in the universe. On par with those same Star Trek ensigns. If McClane is relying on Mace to provide him with the Force, I'm afraid he's going to come up a little bit short.